Hey folks, today we're going to do a core workout, but we're going to use one hand weight. I also have a rolled up towel. We're going to use that for some rolling up and rolling down. If you need it, you may not need it, but definitely grab a hand weight if you have it. If you don't have it, you could do all of this without a hand weight. And then my lovely assistant is going to have to scoot a little bit and we'll get started. So let's go ahead and put him down. He'll probably pop back up, but get him out of the way for now. All right, so grabbing the towel, grabbing the weight. I'm going to start with some partial roll downs. Just holding that weight. So adding a weight in is going to challenge my body a little bit more. I've got to hold with those arms. Just adds another element. Every time we add something in, we get a little bit different result. We challenge the body in a different way. All right, let's roll back down, lift the arms, lower the arms, keep that scoop of the belly. Couple more of those. Let's hit 8. That's 7 and 8. Bring it back up. This time I'm adding rotation. Roll down, rotate to one side, back to the center, rotate to the other side, back to the center, twist, wring yourself out each way. I always think twisting movements feel really good. I don't know, just in my body, that rotation feels really nice. So I hope it feels good for you too. All right, let's take it to a full roll down. I'm still bringing the weight with me, so I'm going to extend my legs out. I may have to adjust where that towel is. That's just going to fill that little gap behind my back. And then I'll reach the weight behind me so I get that nice stretch in my arms. Bring the weight up and round up, reaching towards my toes with the weight. You don't have to touch your toes, but you might. So just a little bit of extra with that weight. Gets my arms working a little bit more. The nice thing about Pilates is there's so many ways we can make a tiny little change that changes how we work our body, still using the core essentials of Pilates, still using the principles, but adding more challenge, more muscles. All right, I'm going to come down one more time. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the towel because we're going to be done with that. So coming all the way down, okay? Still have the weight. We're going to do some variations that look a lot like the series of 5, but with a weight. So rounding up, I'm going to bring the weight to one thigh for a little single leg. Moving that weight back and forth. Trying to keep kind of a stiff frame with my arms. I'm rotating my body a little bit with that. Normally in a single leg, we wouldn't rotate the body, but we're doing a little variation today, so that rotation is kind of nice. All right, for the double leg, reach and return, reach and return, reach, return, reach. Let's do a little single straight leg. I'm going to just go from leg to leg. You don't have to touch your leg with the weight, but you could. Again, a little bit of rotation with my upper body here as I switch side to side. That wouldn't normally appear in a classical series of 5, but we're not trying to be classical today. We've added a hand weight and that would take us out of classical. All right, let's take a little break here for a second, regroup, and we're gonna do another variation with the weight and a double leg extension. We'll take the weight to one side, the legs to the other. I told you this was going to be a core workout, and I wasn't lying. Last one. All right, one more variation here. Weight up, legs up. You could be rounding into a C curve. I'm going to do that. Lower the legs, lift the legs. And then let's reach up, just reaching up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock yourself up. There you go. That was a quick little variation series using a hand weight to really get into the core and get some arm benefit too. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep watching. We'll have some more videos for you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.